I had pictures of it because that's what they tried to have me arrested for doing work. And they tried to have me arrested and the judge dismissed it. So we went back in there and they weren't in the office. And this is where Catalina's rebuilding the whole thing. Trying to get us, so and we're trying to get him not to do it, but if you want to walk inside, look how structurally sound this building is. And here's your guy. So you're tearing it down now?
Yeah, he went inside to go in the... Oh, we wait a few minutes, don't worry about it.
Yes, Vicky. No order has been signed? So they don't even have an order signed. So how are they doing it? Yeah, no, there's the tractor's in the driveway. I mean, there's nothing wrong here. Yeah, no, the tractor's in the driveway. I'm emptying some stuff out now, but I mean, I didn't know they were even coming. Look at the basement. I'm showing the guy who's doing the work. No, he's the same guy who tore down my wall. I mean, look at this. There's nothing wrong here. I-beam construction. He's just looking. I mean, I'm trying to get, you know, if we can empty stuff out, if there's no signed order. And we want to take stuff out of here, and he's not even letting us do it. They said, no, I'm talking to the guy. All right, bye. Huh? They don't have a signed order yet, so there's no signed order to take the building down. Steve, why are you doing it without the signed order?
There is no signed order. You lost your case yesterday.
No, we didn't. There's no signed order. You're supposed to have an order in to the judge. That's what the lawyer just said. Yeah. So where's the order? We didn't lose anything yet. You didn't go in there and you don't have a signed order. Where's the signed order, Steve? Huh? There's no signed order.
You don't need it.
Yes, you do.
You already lost your temporary.
No. Sorry, there's a stay in place until you have a signed order. There's a stay in place until you have a signed order. Yes. Hey. Oh, he told me. They asked me to ask you, what are you doing here? You're here to tear the building down, right? Steve's here to tear the building down. He's shaking his head yes. But, yeah, well, he's here with Kenny. They're ready to go have sex afterwards, I guess. Yeah. All right, bye. There's no signed order, and you're going to be violating a judge's order until they get the signed order. Have a signed order
and
by the judge,
uploaded from the bid,
and it's not filed. Then you can speak to the attorney.
But we can't.
We have nothing in here because we vacated the property.
Do you have the order?
There is no order for them not to have the building torn down.
No, see, they have to have an order. No, there has to be an order lifting the stay.
There is no stay.
No,
why don't
the
you show them the stay?
We had the stay.
In a federal judge, it's not like a regular thing.
I just need to see some type
Hold on, we have no paperwork.
Right. They're in bankruptcy, but it has nothing to do.
And it's a stay. It's an automatic stay in bankruptcy.
Yes. Did you get that? Okay.
The only thing I can do is maybe have something faxed here. We had it dropped off, but there's no power in this building. They turn the power off, they turn the water off.
Let me just explain to you what I'm going to do. He says he has some type of order. I'm going to get it and read it and see what it says. Whatever paperwork you have, I'm going to call the supervisor. He'll make the decision.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
It's in a pig, and if he decides something's there, it's his 100%. But they basically.
And they wouldn't let us fix it, so they won't let us fix it. And then they say, because you never fixed it, now it's fixed.
Yeah, they said that we didn't have bathrooms when we had bathrooms, and then he admits it later because he wanted us to rip out all the bathrooms. And I'm like, why would I rip out all the bathrooms? So, and I want to get the stuff out of here. You know, I don't want it torn down with all my stuff inside. See, in order for this to be lifted, they have to have an order to tear it down. And they said we had to put a fence up, and we were protected as long as there was a fence up, and you know. Huh? 1 second. It's on, so.
Is it taping? No, it's not garbage. It was not. A federal court, there has to be an order.
You don't really need to be here right now. Okay? You weren't asked to be here. You don't need to be. Okay, I understand. I'm here to make a decision on what's going to happen to the property based on the
We'll make a decision.
Thank you.
By the way, this is a corporate owned building. Has nothing to do with.
So you're interfering with my investigation. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Thank you.
First. Okay, well, I don't know how to do this with you.
Here's Mahler at the place next door, talking to them, and this is what they plan to have as their new office. So, and he's somewhere, I don't see him. That's Kenny Karmel. Mahler's in the car. See his hand. You see his license plate. Now, who is this supposedly? Who do you have on the phone?
The legal bureau.
You're allowed to talk to them.
572-7000, that's for legal bureau.
7,000 is for legal bureau.
We get 2 more cards.
They gave him the phone.
And who did you speak to, sir, when he gave you the phone? Who did you speak to?
His name is Amberman, A-M-B-E-R-M-A-N, and I get your badge 177.
I spoke to the legal bureau.
No, he gave, Steve Cherson gave.
I would have opened the door for you. Because now you see, I wanted to get stuff out, and you said I could. So. And then you said you would see.
Plus it was unsafe.
It's not unsafe. You were in there. It's not unsafe.
I don't make that decision.
I know you don't.
On the property, anything. I guess they want down here, we'd like to see something
Is from us, and that's in chronological time. And that's why we asked him to speak to the legal and have our lawyer talk to the legal.
Literally, you live down here?
Yes.
Because they decided to do it.
But now they just unsecured.
Technically, you still own the property?
Yeah, we own the property.
Why are they not?
Because they don't like us, because he was building the deputy mayor's house, and
He was building
the deputy mayor's house, and then we turned him in, and then he tried to rape a boy in the village hall, and we made complaints about it, asking for
So you
documentation.
three are together, them two of the people that are knocking it down?
There, that's the village knocking it down, and we're together.
Oh, they work for the village?
Yeah. Well, one works for the village, the other one is here. Yeah, but they're tearing down the wall.
So easy, so throwing it down. The building's so dangerous, they can't even pull it down. I hope you know you're both contributing to a grave injustice.
He doesn't care.
No, they don't care about justice, they just care about themselves. My grandfather was here since 1926, and they came in, and we didn't want the village when it came first, and when they did zoning, we fought zoning, and so that's what they did. They did their retribution, tearing down the village. And so that's what they did, abuse of power. You guys helped them in the same way that when a person had a criminal complaint, you guys gave them race, and then you guys did it in civil court, because they put it in the civil court, but the cops never even charged them because you just lied. As you say, justice doesn't mean anything. Because all of those cinder blocks and everything else, what are they going to do with them? Throw them away? They're going to take all that stuff away?
I don't know. He's not doing it tonight, I'll tell you that, unless they work till midnight.
They're just doing it enough that they can't stop them.
Well, if they take the parapet, that's nothing. They can build the parapet. He's offering them.
I don't think there's anything we can do.
No.
Taking pictures?
Yeah.
You have my other camera at a bar?
Yeah.
Those things are rotten.
Yeah.
Can you get close up and see how good they are?
Trying it, but he's hitting it.
Yeah, if it was bad, look how bad it is. Oh, so hard.
So what did he say about us coming in still?
He said he's starting on the other thing, but now that he's moved.
I only have 7 more minutes, so.
This building, and it never would have fallen except for this.
Vicky, look, Vicky, this is Dick there.
You hate us. That's why you're tearing it down. Because structurally the building is down.
Huh?
Gonna take pictures with this one?
It's all intact.
I know. If
I
it
got it
was,
on picture, so it's still got the structure the same.
I know, it still hasn't collapsed.
Unfortunately, the village of the place is going to have to pay for this when they get sued. It won't be, no one will be held personally responsible.
They're all walking off like, oh, it's not so bad. It's so standing. Huh?
I thought this whole thing would collapse once they started
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, look, shouldn't it be collapsed by now? Seriously.
That's what cherson said would happen.
Where's
As soon as they turn
cherson?
it down, it's all going to crumble. It's just going to crumble.
Where'd they go?
They all left. They got their jobs. Before I go home.
With each other? Huh? They're sitting awfully close to each other.
People at the bank and stuff was flying over and almost hit a couple cars on this side.
We tell them in the bank to move those cars.
Yeah.
My next one.
I wouldn't get entrance through the village for the property damage.
It'll never happen. And how shitty is that to walk out still to see a car shooting? It's not working. I guess more assholes will start.